Hey everybody, Darren here from the Single Dad Zone. So I just finished another great workout. Still a little winded, but I wanted to get this video rolling and talk to you guys about what we've been talking about, the 11 laws that'll change your life, the big picture by Tony Horton. I've been going through all 11 laws one by one because your mindset is probably the most important thing. If you don't have your mind right, nothing's going to work for you. If you're under tremendous amounts of stress and anxiety and your mind's just racing, you're going to be just a mess. And that's how I was when I was going through my divorce. My mind just wouldn't work. I couldn't think straight, couldn't focus. I just felt like curling up in a ball and hiding in my bed. So I worked on my mindset, and I've read a lot of books, and I gotta say this one is probably one of the best. So we're on law number 5. The first law was do your best, forget the rest. The second law was to find your purpose. The third law was to have a plan. The fourth law was variety, which is the spice of life. And now we're up to law number 5, which is, drumroll, this is the one law that I think rules them all. Law number 5 is consistency. You have to become consistent at being consistent, because without consistency, nothing's going to work. Whether you don't brush your teeth consistently, if you don't take care of your body consistently, if you don't take care of your children consistently, if you don't work with your partner with consistency, if you don't eat healthy consistently, nothing's going to work. So consistency is really the key to all of these laws. Now, if you have an inconsistent friend, then they're not much of a friend. And if you're not consistent with your children, I can tell you, you're gonna have trouble. They're gonna have trouble down the road. You have to be consistent, whether it's with discipline or rewarding them or praising them. You need to be consistent, because consistency is the key to success. If you're working out, you need to be consistent. If you just work out one day, it's not gonna help you at all. Even 2 or 3 days, it's not going to help you at all. You have to work out consistently. And exercise, again, is the foundation of this program. Exercise, it improves the oxygen level in your body. You can breathe deeper, take in more oxygen, which then goes to your brain. There are many studies that show that people exercise more, their brain functions better, they do better in school, they do better at work. It also helps with stress. The one thing that really helped me when I was going through very difficult times was exercising. It really helped reduce the stress levels. I had problems with my heart going crazy and my brain. I wasn't able to sleep, but exercise really helps with that. It really helps. It's goes back to the caveman brain with the fight or flight. We're in a society where fight or flight really doesn't work anymore, but your brain still operates that way, and it goes crazy because we either need to run away or we need to fight, but you can't do either. So exercise kind of tricks your brain into thinking that either you've taken off and you're in flight or you're fighting. The other thing that it does is that it releases endorphins, which are those happy little kickers that make you feel better. The endorphins flood your brain, you start to feel better. So you got to be consistent with exercise. And like I said, consistency is the one rule that rules all of these other laws, because if you're not consistent with them, you're not going to get anywhere. And you need to be consistent at work, because if you're not consistent at work, eventually you're not going to have a job. So anyway, consistency, it's law number 5. It's the most important one, in my opinion. So we're going to keep going. We got 6 more to go. I'm trying to do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we will be going through 6, 7, and 8 next week, and 9, 10, and we'll wrap it up with 11 in 2 weeks. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody watching. I really, really appreciate comments. I've gotten some great comments from people below, and we'll keep this train going. See you all soon. Have a great weekend.